So conscious birth, what is it? So most people think when they hear this word conscious that's been overused, overplayed, they might think about New Age spirituality, blah, blah, blah. But what is conscious birth? So what does it mean to be conscious? Well, for me, conscious is when you are wide awake. It's being aware. And so if you are birthing consciously or having a conscious birth, it means that you are wide awake and aware. Wide awake and aware of what? Aware of your body. It's about being connected with your body. It's about being in tune with your baby. Because the more conscious you are about your body, the way your body feels, the more in tune and connected you can be with your baby. So first we have to understand that birth is a natural physiological process. What does this mean? It means that as human beings, we were created to do birth. And before the introduction of the hospital system, women were birthing consciously because they had to be aware of their body and the process and what was going on in their bodies. So we have this thing about being aware and we have this thing about being connected. You're connected also with yourself, your inner self, your mind, because your mind will be talking to you whilst you're going through the birth. And you're also connected to your breath, the breath in and the breath out. And whilst this is a very wide awake and aware experience, it is also a very spiritual experience. So I'll clarify what I mean by that. So we have the physical body, the physical aspect of ourselves, and we also have like what people call the soul or the spirit. That's likened to the breath. It's the spark of life that's within the body that animates this body, this vehicle. And so if I'm talking to you about being a spiritual midwife or having a spiritual birth, what I'm saying is, well, my spirit is always with me and I'm always connected to my spirit. And when I do anything, whether it be cooking, cleaning, birthing, sleeping, my spirit is always there. I cannot take the spirit element outside of my being and just be a body. No, it's always there. So therefore, everything that I engage in is spiritual, surely. And when my mind is aware and I'm fully conscious of what I'm doing, then this is the spiritual aspect of birthing. So we have a connectedness to self, and we have a connectedness to our spirit, and we have a connectedness to our bodies and the process and what we're going through on a very physical level. And then we're listening and tuning into our baby and what our baby's doing. And our job is to do what? Relax, breathe, trust in the process, open up, and actually allow our baby to birth his or herself. So this takes us on a spiritual journey. But where does this journey begin? How far back would you like to go? Well, if we're thinking about conscious birthing, then maybe we should also be considering talking about conscious conception. And then at the time that one conceives, what's happening inside the body on a cellular level, on an atomic level, that baby, that the cells that are splitting, is this now a spiritual journey that this cell is taking place within the womb of the woman, and maturing into a life, a baby, over a 9-month period, as well as the spiritual journey that the mother takes. She goes from being an individual to being a partnership and in a relationship and sharing her life as he is sharing his life with her. And then the two are creating and having a baby together. And then the three become a family. And then the family dynamic is such that the mother and the father, become parents, and so they're into their spiritual journey of parenthood. So there's a journey that's taking place for the woman and for the couple, the husband and the wife, as much as there's a journey that's taking place inside of the woman for the baby also, until the point that the baby is born and the three of them meet, and then a new journey takes place. So it's a very spiritual thing that's taking place, and that can be seen as a death and rebirth for the woman, because not only is she birthing her baby, she's actually rebirthing herself, because she may be dying to old things, old ways, all the things that she could do when she was an individual and she was single, that she won't be able to do anymore because now she has a life to consider. And so she's cleaning out her closet, for want of a better term, just cleaning out her past life and dying to some things to be able to be open to embrace the new that is coming, and to be able to be reborn to a new way, a new journey.